Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Kingdom Come Deliverance. It has been a wee while since I last played this game. It actually feels a wee bit laggy. Alright, I've tried to change some graphic settings. Hopefully that'll fix... Well, it just felt like it was a wee bit laggy. Oh, hello. The door opened. So this was the person that kind of saved us. She doesn't seem all that interested. How do you look at quests? It's been a few months since I played this game. I'm literally... Wait, what? Okay, X is, X seems to be... There we go. X is whistle. Quest log. So we've got some quests. We've got 2 main quests. And we've got a side quest. Miller Peshek and his niece, Teresa, who of course saved us, took care of me while I was at death's door. Okay, I mean, that's just what I said, but in less words. I owe them my life, blah blah blah, cool. Awakening. I woke from a bad dream. It turns out she, together with Sir Robert, and his men, who saved my life. Yep, we know that. Then she took me to Ratty, to Uncle Peshek's mill. They looked after me the whole time. I was delirious and feverish. She lost everything and now is living at her uncle's mill. I may stay there if I wish, but I have a debt to settle. My treatment was not without cost. So wait, what? Okay. Go to Perkstein to see Sir Radzig. Get your things from the trunk. Okay, we can do that. We'll do that after. But yeah, get your things from the trunk. That's our first mission. Is this the trunk? Open, and yeah, here we go. Right, take all. Cool. Get your things from the trunk. Has been completed. Alright. Sorted all that out. Weapons wise, we are just carrying sword, a bow, arrows, and a torch, it looks like. Food, we've got a lot of food. We've also got savior schnapps, which allow you to to shave the game. No, to save the game. Apart from that, I think we're good. Alright, whatever. I think we're sorted. We can, I think, pick up the bread roll. We'll pick up all of them and we shall eat them. I did notice I had some pieces of equipment that were in poor condition. Let's open up our inventory. What's that? What does that mean? Out of condition? Bad condition? We've got some dried fruit. Where's the bread? There we go. Let's eat. We ate 1. We ate 2. We're not getting much nourishment. There we go, that'll do. Let's not eat too much. Right. I think we're better fed. Now what I want to do is, well, I want to sort my mic out. And then, let's check out the quests. So, go to Perkstein to see Sir Radzig. I'm guessing it's pronounced the I. That's how it's done in German, and I'm guessing... Well, I don't know if it's similar to German or what. Let's see, what about vengeance? My home was destroyed, my parents and my sweetheart murdered, I fled like a coward and only survived by a miracle. Okay. And when I tried to do the right thing and at least bury my loved ones, I lost the last thing my father left me, the sword. So we need to get the father's sword back from that brute. Find Mark, Vart, Vaughn, that guy, and avenge your parents. Sounds bra, right. Apparently, early game, it's a good idea to, like, practice combat. So, maybe we should go and try and do that. Yo, this... Oh, hello. The tournament, convened by Sir Hanush, takes place once every 7 days. Oh, I should have read that. Well, I've got it recorded. I noticed there was a part I hadn't read. So this is, Thingamabob, what's her face? Teresa. This is probably her uncle, maybe? Or maybe it's somebody else.
Word with you, young fellow.
Oh, for crying out loud. Right.
My name's Henry. Thank you for taking care of me here.
My name's Peshek, and I'm the miller here. You've already met my niece.
He doesn't sound very nice.
She took care of you for 2 whole weeks.
Whoa.
In limbo. And talking of you being at death's door, while you were lying here, you worked up quite a bill with the bloodletter, who came now and again to keep you alive with his potions. That quack doesn't come cheap, I paid him what I could, but I still, that is, you still owe him.
I see. Well, it's better to be in debt than to lie dead in a ditch. What do I owe? I'm not afraid of hard work.
You won't pay for that shoveling manure. I might have a better job for you. And it's not something any fool can do. If you prove to me you're a clever lad, I might trust you with something you could really make money from. What do you say?
Stick up your nose. Can't I pay instead? Haha. Right, fine.
Well, what would you need from me?
A trifle. Just to take something from someone and bring it to someone else.
I'm not doing theft.
And not get caught.
Ah, right. Get up, you. I'm paying.
Forward enough.
What?
Except for not get caught. Why would anyone want to catch me?
Oh, don't worry. It's just a job like any other. Only this one requires, let's say, the right moral disposition.
Nah. Back out.
No honourable man should touch them. That's the executioner's job.
Did you expect I'd give you a hoe and send you out to the fields?
Yep.
You can dig all right, but somewhere else. I want to know whether you're going to hide behind some stupid fucking scruple.
Wow, what's your
Or
language?
Might be useful for more
Bally, eat
unconventional
it.
work.
Swearing in my YouTube videos.
I'm not sure dealing with corpses is a job for me. I don't want that kind of stain on my conscience. Or my reputation. Find someone else.
Suit yourself. I gave you a chance to work off your debt. Don't think you can wriggle out of it. I want my groschen back. And quick.
How about...
Otherwise, I'll make your life hell.
Maybe we should,
May the Lord watch over you.
Here's a job for me. Right. I've got coin enough to pay you back. Can you tell...
I've got the money to pay that debt.
And I was afraid you had a chamber pot for a head. Hand it over. That job's still going, if you're interested.
Nah.
I'm not interested.
Tell me about the job you want me to do. Tell me about the other... Okay, right, let's just end dialogue. So, I paid him with money. I don't know what money I paid with... Like, I paid him. Let's have a look at our inventory. How do I find out how much cash I've got? Other? Ah, here. Groschen. What's that? Price. Is that... Oh, is that the amount? Oh, okay, so I'm guessing that's the amount of money I've got. Doesn't look too bad, although I don't actually remember what I had prior. Well, either way, we've paid off our debt with something. Didn't ken what, but... Anyway, let's have a look at the map. Try and get a view of our surrounding. Okay, so we've got to explore, but... As you can see over here... Wait, new DLC quest. What? I didn't buy any DLC. Well, maybe I did without knowing it. So, that's where I am. I think what we'll do is we'll go and try and get to the new DLC quest, which is over there somewhere. Let's go and explore. I need to get better at combat because I suck at combat in this game, and I feel like a lot of it will be based off of combat. We can't save the game either. So, well, we can with save your snaps, but there's no point doing it right now just because, well, we've not achieved anything really. We've paid off our debt. So I'm just trying to figure out how to get in this Bally Castle. Because there's all these Bally clouds around. What's that? Quest giver. I want to get around there. Maybe the door's around that side. I don't know. Let's just walk around. I'm just worried there's going to be like bandits on the road or something like that, which would kind of suck. Don't know what the frame rate's like. I mean, it feels higher. It's definitely higher than 30. It just doesn't feel any higher than... Oh, maybe it is 60. I feel like it's between 50 and 60. That would be my guess. I did lower some of the graphics set. I mean, it looks fine. It looks fine. Should we sprint? No, let's not sprint. Let's not sprint until we're desperate. We need to keep an eye on our stats as well, like our nourishment and things like that. It's quite a complex game, but I've watched some of the behind the scenes, and obviously it's by and large meant to be a depiction of medieval life, so that's the primary focus of it. There is a quest giver there. Fast travel point, where? Alright, we discovered a fast travel point. Whoop-de-doo. You can hear my computer fan whirring quite the thing. It's obviously graphically intensive. Oh, hello there. Let's just walk between these. Oh, hello.
Halt! Who are you and where are you going?
Oh, for crying out loud.
I'm Henry, son of the Skalitz blacksmith. I'm going to see my liege, Sir Radzig Kabila of Dvoyets.
Well, not really.
Of course you are, lad. And I'm the Pope.
Ha ha ha
What do
ha.
you want from his lordship and what makes you think he'll see you?
I have to sell Sir Radzig what happened. Oh, I hate this part. Nightingale. I'm Sir Radzig's blacksmith. Well, that's such a lie. Let me in. Yeah, we're not doing that. No.
I may not look the part, but I know about honour and duty. And mine is to tell Sir Radzig what happened to the sword he commissioned.
All right then, go ahead. It'll be your skin if Sir Radzig isn't pleased.
Well, that worked a little better than I anticipated. I basically just blagged my way in to the city. But I mean, let's be honest. Like, what's the big deal? I mean, okay, I'm taking for granted the freedoms I have in 2020 to walk around my city, and you know, when I'm guessing rules were different 600-700 years ago. Right, we're trying to find the
Rakes, spades, forks, and axes. All you need to tame Mother Nature.
Wait, what? Tame Mother Nature. I thought they said something else. You discovered the grocer. We're just walking through the city at this point just to kind of see what's up. Nice buildings. I say nice buildings. I mean, obviously I wouldn't want to live in one. I'm happy with modern housing, but you know, it's still decent. Right, hang on, let's have a look at the map again. We are here, and we want to get here, I think. We've already discovered a bunch of different places. There's a geezer over there. Can we go through here? Easy. Whoa. Who's this? Veristas. Okay, he doesn't want to talk to me. That must be the Kirk. Let me think. So 14? No, 14. It's the early 13th century, 15th century, early 15th century. So it's about 100 years before the Reformation. So this will, by and large, still be the Roman Catholicism. Although, to be fair, I don't remember Bohemia. What was the Reformation like in Bohemia? I don't quite remember. Should probably have paid more attention in the church history classes, but whatever. Whatever. As I said in episode 1, the reason I got this game was because my dissertation was on the reformer John Hus. John Hus. He was from this country at this time period, so I thought, hey, that might be quite interesting. I know a wee bit about it. A wee bit about the region. Right. See, I want to go up, and I want to get up here to new DLC. But you got to get in the castle, and there's guards there. Maybe I should look on the internet, see where I can fight. Like, I need to know where the fighting arena is, where I can train and all that. Okay, I think what we're going to do is we're going to try and do the Sir Radzig quest. And then what we'll do is try and look for the arena after. I think you've got to complete another quest before you can practice in the arena. I'm guessing it's because, well, the quest seems to be, the one that you've got to complete, I think, to use the arena, seems to be a sort of military style quest. So maybe Henry's kind of found out as being a bit of a fraud with a sword kind of thing. And maybe he's then encouraged to go and improve his combat. So, yes, apologies, this episode has just been wandering around, but we're in the actual main game now, compared with the previous 8 episodes, which were just tutorial, I think. I didn't really learn much. Alright, let's go. We've got to go this way. So we're doing a main story quest. We've rejected the dodgy quest for the miller, I think. And yeah, we'll just wait and see what happens. Oh, here we go. He came to meet me.
That be the smith's son, Hal.
On my soul, it is him. What are you doing here, lad? We thought you were done for.
I'm going to see Sir Radzig.
Bandits attacked me in Skalitz.
And why, for God's sake, did you go back there? Who else but cutthroats and bandits did you expect to find?
I needed to bury my parents.
Oh, I see. Your father fought like a lion. I'm sorry.
He saved my life.
And not just yours. He was a good man, and you did right to bury him.
I didn't even manage that. I failed to save him or put him to rest.
And just what could you have done at Skalitz? If you tried to fight, the both of you would be dead. He gave his life for yours, Hal. So you'd better make good use of it.
You're right. And just what are you doing here?
There we go.
I must speak with Sir Radzig. Is he here?
He's in the palace with Sir Hanush of Ratai. They're feasting in the Knight's Hall. What do you want with him?
My father made him a sword.
I don't see any sword.
No. Bandits attacked me and stole it. I need to tell his lordship what happened. And then I'm going to find the sword.
Of course you are, Hal. Good luck.
Thanks.
Weird exchange. Sorry, I skipped some of the dialogue there because I muted my mic, and that obviously counts as a skip. Is he up here? I'm guessing he's up here. Alright, here we go. Or maybe he's not up here. Right, surely he's in here. Oh, there we go.
Your Graces, I have to tell you in all seriousness that this land of ours is in the shit.
Beep.
Deep.
Beep.
fucking shit.
Beep. Hopefully I beeped out that.
Don't you agree?
I might not have put it as eloquently as you, Hanush, but I've been driven out of my own castle, so I'm hardly going to disagree.
Indeed. But Birkstein is yours for as long as you need it. There's room enough for your men and you here at Rattay, and I'm sure my ward won't have any objection to me lending you his castle.
I'd be honoured. Perkstein is at your disposal as long as you wish, Your Grace.
Just as well you have another castle at the other end of town, eh? At any rate, I'm beholden to you, Sir Hans, and to you, Sir Hanush.
I don't like to speak ill of your people, Sir Radzig, but, well, there's no love lost between the townsfolk and the refugees. There's been talk of criminality.
Well, they'll have to get used to it until the situation's resolved.
But when will it be resolved? And what on God's earth is this war even about? I won't lie, sir. I don't understand it.
You aren't alone, Father. I believe Sigismund's original intention was to persuade Wenceslas to accept the imperial crown and to leave the rule of Bohemia to him.
Who could blame him? I know Wenceslas is a friend of yours, Radzig, but even you have to admit he brought it upon himself.
I can't deny the king neglected affairs of state for other pursuits. There is a need for order in the land, but I don't think the lords who sided with Sigismund realized just what Hungarian order looks like.
Hungarian order.
What concerns me, sir, is how a good Christian could resort to such brutality.
To give him his due, I don't think he expected the lords of this country to stand behind the king. But thanks to him, we're tearing ourselves apart, and now he has to get things under control.
But why in God's name does he have to use those barbarians?
Money is the root of all evil, young sir. Wars are costly.
Love of money is the root of all
dragged
evil.
on for a year. Sigismund ran out of coin for knights, so he recruited those whore sons that settled in Hungary. The less he pays, the more they make up for it with plunder.
That's why he attacked us. He was after our silver.
What are
Oh,
you doing? You've no business here. Clear off.
Wait, it's Henry. Henry, who disappeared after I clearly ordered him to remain at Townburg.
I'm sorry, sir. But
burn!
to bury my parents.
Had to? Do you think you were the only man who lost someone there? But the others listened to their lord.
And it wasn't just your own life you nearly threw away. So Robard and his men risked theirs to save you.
I'm sorry, but I had to.
Oh, there you go. When you have to, Radzig.
Your father was a remarkable man, and your mother, she was remarkable too. They deserved a Christian burial. Did you manage that at least?
No.
He's raging.
I was attacked by thieves.
Both of them are.
I wouldn't be here now if it wasn't for that girl.
Girl?
The miller's daughter, Teresa.
The miller's daughter saved you from the footpads? Well, there's a tale to tell your children.
I owe her my life. She distracted them and then brought me to Rattay. But without Sir Robard, we'd both be dead.
Oh, that's what I call a good woman. Hang on to that one, lad.
Still, it's a great shame your parents are buried in unconsecrated ground. That means purgatory for them.
He must be like the local theologian. Yeah, friar. Local theologian.
I didn't invite you here to eat me out of house and home and deliver a sermon while you were doing it.
If you're so concerned, Father, maybe you should save the innocent souls of these fine Christians yourself. Go to Skalitz and consecrate their graves. I assure you, if you're killed by bandits, your soul will soar straight to heaven, as long as someone buries you in consecrated ground first.
If there's anything left to bury, that plump carcass of yours would be quite a feast for the wolves and the crows. And one skeleton.
There's a wee bit of bitterness
like another,
towards
so
the
how
church,
would we know
isn't there?
which were your ordained bones or those of Sigismund's Tartars?
Be that as it may, why have you come here?
I must get your sword back.
Sword? My sword hangs here at my side.
No, the sword my father forged for you. One of those thieves stole it from me.
They almost killed him and he already wants to go back.
Takes after his father, I suppose. Lad, I've lost a castle, a village, silver mines, and a good half of my subjects. Why would I miss one sword?
Because it's the last one my father forged, and I promised him I'd deliver it to you.
I understand. I'd feel the same way. But prudence is the better part of valor, and a dead man keeps no promises.
Aye. The woman had to save his fat from the fire, and now he wants revenge. What kind of fool are you, boy?
He's no fool.
This is brutal.
Henry, you have courage, but you need training, arms, a horse. Or do you mean to beat this thief at dice?
No, sir. Please, take me into your service and give me the chance to learn these things.
The gall of him. Fled from the enemy, disobeyed your orders, duped Sir Divish, lost your sword, put Sir Robard in danger with his actions, and now he wants a promotion.
Sir Capon's right.
What you say is certainly true, except for fleeing the enemy. You would have run as well, believe me. Henry's earned some punishment, but how do you punish someone who's already lost everything, Courage and blind obedience are good qualities for a soldier, but a wise man also appreciates loyalty, perseverance, and determination.
That's right.
Besides, that was a fine sword that his father made. If he thinks he can get it back, I won't turn it down.
My lord, he's a peasant. You can't make a squire of a peasant.
Why not? Someone made a priest of a pig.
Ho ho.
He isn't a peasant, father, he's a blacksmith, and recent events have left me in need of his skills. So, you'd like to enter my service?
Sir, Yes, I would. You won't regret it.
I probably will.
Ho.
I'm doing this for your father, lad. Don't it disappoint me.
Oh, fortune has finally smiled on you today, lad. Make the most of it.
Now that I think about it, Sir Hanush, the boy needs training and experience, and you need spear carriers.
That's true. The bailiff is always complaining about your people making trouble in the camp. Maybe one of their own among the guard might help.
It might. In any event, it will prove valuable experience.
But let's be clear. You're the one paying him. Captain Bernard, see to his training, and then send him to the bailiff.
Yes, sir.
And
Wow.
don't spare him.
You can rely on it, sir.
Don't forget, Henry.
He sounds American.
Don't disappoint me.
I won't, my lord.
Oh, now they're going to back chat. Watch the... Oh, no. Thank goodness. It cut away before the back chat. Wow. Did you see the opposition to the church? So that's like kind of... It's kind of like pre-Reformation. Hey, I got Steam Achievement. Awakening. Yeah, it's like pre-Reformation. So people are already starting to mistrust the church in Rome. I've not been paying attention. Right, what's going on? Go to the training ground and talk to Captain... Oh, okay. Oh, maybe this is what we've got to do. Where's the training ground? It's over here. It looks like... Phew. Right, on we go.